This video tip is all about floor insulation panel layout. And looking at things from the top is probably best, so you can get an overview of what's going on and how you have to manage yourself. So this is an outline of the cabin itself, looking down from the top onto the floor. Now we will be installing these insulation panels with an intentional gap around the perimeter. You could certainly push the panels tight to the floor, but a gap is good because it allows you to put in a meaningful amount of spray foam insulation to seal any warm, moist air from getting underneath during cold weather and condensing. A 3/4 inch gap is ideal, and you can make that with scraps of wood that you put in there temporarily. But once again, the idea is to leave room for spray foam, which will come after all the panels go down. So start with a full panel and just keep on adding full panels until you get to the end, and then cut one to fit the remaining space. The scrap you can take back to the other end and lay down before continuing with other full-size panels. It doesn't matter that the ends of the panels don't line up with the underlying floor joists. You just take that scrap off the end, wheel it around, fasten it down again, and then add more full-length panels. Now, this is where the floor joists might be. It doesn't really matter, and as I said, it doesn't have to line up with the ends of the panels. But you do need to know where the floor joists are for fastening the panels down with screws that go down into the floor joists through the subfloor. The ends don't have to line up with the joists, but you do need to mark the location of the joist so you can drive the screws properly later. Now, this is an advantage because you get very little waste when you work this way, and that's important because you don't want to spend any more than necessary. When it comes time to finish up, you just spray foam in the corners, let it harden, and then cut it off.